I thought I would make a quick video just to show the little bit that I know and remember from doing NWEA. So to make your test sessions, you're going to click Find Students to Test and click all your information. If it's a multi-level class, like if you have 10th and 9th graders in the same class, do all grades, and then find yourself, and then find your class, and then click Search. It'll find those students. Click Add Students. And then you've got all your, so I've got all my second period students here. I'm going to click this to select them all. And then I'm going to click Assign Test. Then I'm going to click, I'm going to look for Reading 6+, Growth Reading 6+. And then I'm going to click Assign. So I've assigned that test to them, and then I'm going to click Save Session. And then I'm going to click, I'm going to name my testing session. I'm just going to call this period 2. Because this is my second period, and I'm going to save and exit. I'll call it period 2.2 because I do have a session with this name already. I'll delete that section. Okay, so then again, you go find students to test, and then I'm going to leave it at all grades, because if you can select one grade if you have a class that is all 10th graders or is all 9th graders, and then you go find your name, and then you find your class. So I'm going to do my 6th period this time, and I'm going to search for those students. It finds my students. I'm going to click Add, and then I'm going to select all of my students down here. I'm going to click Assign Test, and again, I'm going to do, Growth Reading 6+, and click Assign. And then I'm going to go down to Save Session, and I'm going to call this period 6. And call this period 6.2 because I actually made another one, but I didn't assign the test in that one. Save and exit. So then you do that for all of your classes. And then on testing day, you'll open up your NWEA, and you're going to have to go to Saved Testing Sessions. And then I'm going to go down to period 6.2. Let's say I'm going to test those guys now, and I'm going to click Test Now. Okay, now I have this. So now the test is already assigned to all the students. So now I tell my students to click on their NWEA app in a class link, and they'll sign in to NWEA. And then when they do, the test will already be there for them. They confirm some information, and then eventually this is going to show up to confirm, right? You click confirm, and then it'll push them into the test. Okay, so what if somebody says, I need to leave for 10 minutes and go to the bathroom? You're going to select their name, and you're going to select pause. Okay, a test, it won't let me do it right now because they're not testing. You can only pause a student who is actually testing. But you can pause somebody's test for up to 25 minutes. If a test is paused for more than 25 minutes, it will automatically go to suspend. Okay, now let's say my first testing session is completely done, and of course nobody completely finished, so I'm going to select everybody. Okay, so my first testing day is done, and I'm going to select an action, and I'm going to suspend everyone's test after my first testing day. Nobody finished, so I'm going to suspend everybody's test. A test can be suspended for up to 28 days. Okay, so then you suspend their test, and then that's it. You suspend the test, end of the testing session. Don't delete the testing session, just end it. So that's that. So When the students come in, you'll have to confirm the students. When you pause a test, then you're gonna, when the student comes back in, you're gonna want to resume the test. When a test is suspended, to get them back in, you're gonna click test again. So to resume a pause test, you click resume. To get a suspended test going again, you're gonna test them again. And that assigned test will still be in there and it'll put them back in where they left. The only thing you never wanna do is terminate a test. So I think that pretty much covers everything I know about NWEA and how to manage testing sessions. So yeah, when my testing session is done, I'm going to click end session and I'm not going to delete it. I'm just going to click save and exit. So like the end of my first testing day, I've suspended all of my tests because we're going to continue the test in however many days. So I've suspended everybody and I'm going to save and I'm going to exit. And then that testing session is saved. And again, all your saved testing sessions show up down here. You can delete your testing sessions when you're done testing everybody. Okay, I think that's everything I know about creating and managing testing sessions.